That escalated quickly.
No shit. How rude.
Get out of my face, kid.
Is this because y'all are having...
Whatever.
What happened? Get water, Ilo. What?
Who did it?
What they do?
They fucking got a hold of my slipper, look.
Oh shit.
It's fucking put away too, like it wasn't even anywhere.
Fucking short pass and Cam overthrows the fucking receiver. That's all hot.
Well, he didn't even go off last week, but I guess for fantasy he did good with his 4 touchdowns.
You know, Billy, Broom can't do anything about that.
Who did it?
Furthermore, I care a lot more about Breeze doing good just for the betterment of my team than I do for your fantasy.
Probably was.
Wait a minute.
We'll just blame all of them. It was a group effort.
Zoe.
Actually, Broom.
No.
If Drew happens to help you out in fantasy on the way to whooping the Cowboys, then that's awesome for you.
I actually think you're a Panthers fan.
She definitely did it.
I'm a closet Falcon fan.
Oh, okay.
You have all my fucking sandals?
Oh, what happened before the beginning of the season? Everybody thought they were going to the Super Bowl. I can't wait till tonight. Just let me know when y'all are done.
Take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up.
Talking to Tanner and Barry and Billy. Any bets?
Oh, how rude. How rude.
The NFL season is
well, she asked who I was playing with, but I included you as who I'm talking to, even though you're not playing. Do you not play Fortnite? Is it too rage-inducing for you? What then?
Up to the 27-yard line.
No, well, yeah, he said he didn't know what was going on. He was oblivious to it. I told him I had way too much fun with it. People straight ahead, and never mind. This guy is not on the mic with me. Forget this guy. Go ahead, go in the salty, get wrecked. It's not, kid. Chug it trash. I have 60 mounts. I probably should get some mounts.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Okay, shooting at somebody. Alright. What's happening?
I file it away because I'm going to use your aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, #1 run defense, man. Hopefully, we can not let Zeke go off on us.
Zeke?
If we can do that, or if we can just score early, like we have been, and force them to have to throw the ball and score, then it's over, man. Because once that front four starts getting pressure, that's the one thing that the Saints never have. They never get defensive pressure on the ball. They can never get a pass rush. Well, they've been getting a pass rush going this year, and it completely changes the secondary up.
Back at his own 7. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Even more than a Super Bowl, I mean, I won a Super Bowl, but even more than a Super Bowl, I want Drew to get the MVP. He's never had one in the league, and to think that Aaron Rodgers has had him and he hasn't. Nope. Nope, Drew's never won an MVP. I'm pretty sure he won like the Super Bowl MVP when they won the Super Bowl. But he's never had never won a regular season MVP.
Tackled by Robert Quinn. This running game so important for them,
Can you,
and they know that. It helped lead them to victory last week when he was
big
over
if,
100
still a lot of football
Let's
left. We still got to play Tampa Bay and Carolina twice, and the Steelers.
They want to be that team that runs the ball really well.
If the Saints can do it, though, and we can win a Super Bowl, and he wins an MVP for the regular season, where does that put Drew Brees on the all-time list after that? Is it put him up there pretty high? I know he's already up there, and especially in my opinion, but if he gets that done, I think that puts him up there as, like, definitely top 5 all time, in my opinion. Maybe I'm a homer. I'm running up on some people right now that are fighting and third partying.
But the biggest one of
See
all,
if I can get a no
do you
scope.
want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No,
not at all.
Yo,
now on third down, they'll need to get it to 36 to pick up the first. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Hey, tell your guy I said hi.
Report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite
coming. We got to go, dog. We got to go. I'll get better with in just a minute, sorry. I didn't realize there's only 10 people left.
Like one of those guys.
Like, why can't my team pick up the ball?
They got a 4-wheeler, so that shit is going to come back to haunt us. Where are they? Where are they? Shit, I got 200 mats. No.
Come on, Luke.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd
They're
down.
the best fucking linebacker.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
And we got circle right here.
I know in every game we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now
too
it
late.
could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
I hate these 4-wheelers, man. Too much mobility.
Come up with that football. Wentz now to throw.
Golf cart was enough. The balloons, you should be able to redeploy your glider after you use them.
Scramble gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible.
And this audio glitch with these 4-wheelers is ridiculous. I literally just took a shot at a guy that got off the 4-wheeler, and now it won't stop making the 4-wheeler noise.
The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give him a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for him.
I shot it, and it made it stop.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Really? Cool.
Hold on, I killed all these people. Y'all bear with me just a minute.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup
I'm
on
about to get
first down.
pushed.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about
No
leaning
shields,
on
no
him
shields, all
because,
these
as you
people that I
noted,
just
last
killed.
week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
7 left. I got 5 kills. Sorry.
Now this time he'll look to
Solo
throw.
deals.
He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught at the 20. Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger. Penalty flags
Behave
down.
yourself over there.
They're gonna get a face mask penalty
Freaking Chris
tackle.
Kyle with your sniper. Okay, we get it. You're cool.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Can you imagine if that would have
As
hit?
his guys are in for 6.
You didn't,
And the Dolphins
he
are
was
gonna
running up.
take
Ah,
the
no!
first quarter lead.
Freaking Chris Kyle got me.
Never fun for
God
a
dang it
defense
if it's
to
this
run on
guy.
the field
Let me see.
knowing
No,
that
it
they're
wasn't him.
having to
Okay.
defend a short field. Just
I'm
the
dead,
idea
by the
of
way.
trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
The extra point up and good. And that makes it a
There's a
7-3
movie about a
lead.
guy that was in the
kickoff
military
team
called
on the
American
field now as
Sniper,
they
and he
will
was
send this one away.
on point.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here
What are you
comes
doing with
Eagle
that?
offense now as
The
they
hula?
get set to take over here. And it's only November, but the
That kid sent
playoffs,
me a friend
we know how it
request.
works. He'll be here before you know it. If it ended today,
What
they would
kid?
be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today.
Sorry for the
And
wait.
I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Robert Quinn in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd
Dude,
and
do you
18.
know, I saw a list today on ESPN Facebook or something, and it was like the top 25 players under the age of 25, and they had Kamara at number 5 on the list. They had Tyreek Hill above him and Kareem Hunt above him.
Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey.
No, I can't. I can understand Pat Mahomes. I can't see that. Kareem Hunt nor Tyreek Hill has done what Kamara has done, not only for their team but in the actual league. Kamara is freaking Reggie Bush 2.0.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Okay, no score on
We were
that play,
watching
but
the
this guy's been a
09
touchdown machine
Super Bowl
all year
DVD that we
long.
have,
You know they
and
trust him with the football.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd
Carter
and
said, he
goal.
was like, man, Reggie Bush was a beast. I said, yeah, son. I said, he made some great plays. I said, but he
Yeah, he
also
made some great plays on the
would make you scream at him too. He'd catch the ball on a 3rd and 7 and be at the marker.
And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
Yeah.
Elliott good
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
dead.
extra point.
This one's
And
fun.
the lead is now 10-7.
Cool.
We
Yeah.
chose this after like the bus had already gone past it, so it's kind of.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Did any of us even get a gun? We didn't even get a
It's
gun.
fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah. If we're gonna hot drop, we need to be able to drop
At the 24
when the bus
line.
lets us.
So now here come the Dolphins. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Bill, you get your call yet?
Start the drive with Drake. And a nice run.
You got your own?
30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I just didn't know if you got the call yet.
On the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run
I saw him on the truck.
you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He'll look to throw.
You got pulled over 3 times for having black rims on your truck?
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle.
Hiya, sir. My hands are at 10 and 2, and my license is in the glove box. Can I go for it, please?
So the incomplete
Did you just
pass
say
on the
it's
last
because
play,
you're
and that
white?
leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I am armed. I do have a concealed license, and I've got about 6 weapons on me, but it's okay because I'm Caucasian.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
I like them hot drops, boy. It's going to be like 3 other teams at retail.
For the second time.
It's nice to have mats, though, man.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Be able to play defense, too.
They had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence.
What video?
The
red?
It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Winston, the Eagles now with a
Shit,
first
man.
and 10.
Shit.
15.
No, I'm dead. Dude, fuck, dude. I can't even get a fucking gun. This dude, fuck, dude. I'm pissed.
Throw left side complete.
Dude, what the fuck, man? I literally opened the chest and they're right there and fucking get it, dude. It's so fucking whack.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field.
Man.
If you throw enough curls,
I land and there's 3 of the 4 are on me in a team, and we ain't got nobody by me, so. Oh, this game's frustrating in squads.
Throwing his Wentz, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
There's 3 up there.
That time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Must be nice to have a heavy shotgun already.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Alright, let me pick the spot this next time. We're going to land somewhere that we can actually get some mats and some weapons.
Sideline throw, it's complete.
Oh, you about to get trapped.
And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Should try.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, we got to go to like Lucky Landing or Lonely Lodge or something like that. Good loot for everybody. Potential of like 1 other team going there, which is fightable, and mats, so we can play end game.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd, and he connects with Ertz. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. An Eagle 1st down.
I boogie with my feet, and I boogie with my hands.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Johnson on the counter, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Right,
and it'll be 2nd down.
All we have to do is get weapons, guys. If we can get weapons.
Planted in the backfield, probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
I hate that shit though. Like, that's so stupid about this game. When you open a chest, it should automatically filter to you. Like, you shouldn't. If you're the first one to open the chest, the other 2 people shouldn't be behind me spamming the pickup button and they get that shit before me. They get the weapon and I get the ammo and the fucking wood. You know, like, that shit's whack.
On second down, here's Wentz. It's caught by the
Alright, Lucky's going to do a stretch. Let's go Snobby.
But able to get it to their 30-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I'm landing at this house right here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They pitch it out to Johnson. Muscles him on. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
Y'all heard them bars I spit, huh? For the boys?
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense. Because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Screenplay, Johnson.
I don't see anybody else.
Blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call that a loss
Occupied.
of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Oh, that was the house I meant to go to?
Working from the gun, Wentz. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Charles Harris, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. So now on comes the field goal.
No, it doesn't make me feel better because I called that house.
Try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6.
All right, we don't have too far to go, so we got time to lose.
Kickers now. It used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now
we can go up to the pirate area, see if anybody landed there, and then the potential of rifts are up there.
It's interesting, isn't it?
So we can rotate.
Quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post.
You guys see any extra pumps? I got a great track.
Offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Just had to make sure it worked.
Kenyon Drake, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made
All right,
a
I
great
think we
play
should
as an
move up
athlete
to
going a
the
long
Viking
way.
area.
How about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ivet.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Yeah,
ready to
I think we go up here, see if it's been looted, and there's rifts up here.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Charles Harris in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
You gotten a solo dub yet, too?
It's 2nd and 11.
Nice, man.
Throwing now is Wentz.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's easier.
Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack.
There's a lot more tryhards and
they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit.
enduros and squads than there is. I mean, well, no. Take that back. The tryhards are both in everywhere. Every time I get, like, dude, I finish number 2 more than I finish anything. Like, every time I get to the top 5, like, you go against just some crazy people. And then I watch people stream, and they're top 3 or so, and they're going against a bunch of freaking bots that are, like, just looking up at the sky. And I'm like, man, how? Like, what? Huh?
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
I got a purple heavy.
We're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game.
Yeah, we're about to have to go, y'all. I'm built up right here to this rift.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked.
I say we go towards Pleasant instead of Tilted.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole open.
Everybody good? We're going to make it if I pop in here? Towards Pleasant?
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs.
Yeah. We'll go over this way. Hopefully there's stones. We'll grab a stone and then jump into Pleasant. Yeah, I see stones. I see, said the blind man.
They got his man complete.
Yeah, there's still motherfucking chests over in this bitch. There's chests over to the right, too, by that ramp.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top.
Don't have too much time, so don't get lost in the storm. I'm grabbing the stone and going.
Get a little more on top. I like it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Pleasantville, Pleasant.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls
People northeast.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Not sure. I heard shots.
Right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion. 2 big plays in succession.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see him.
Knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
This is my Porter Rift. Or Fort, whatever.
Number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The officials.
Yeah, we got a long ways to go. I think we need to work our way up here to the hotel, and hopefully there'll be some rifts there.
Point winds up successful.
There could be a rift here at the Dough Burger, but
they will send this one away.
This place has been looted, so I don't know.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Might have to find a way back down that too, though.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted.
All right, yeah, let's hit that. Bill, come this way.
Of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
And we'll use it to, I say, get up and lazy.
If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down.
I do declare.
That's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Wins. Works over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They got 29 yards that time.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run.
I marked it, yellow.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had
I
time
used
to look
the other
up
riff
before
that was
he
there, so that way
planted in
nobody
the
else can
backfield.
use it.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier to shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now Wentz. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he gets it down to the 32.
Somebody just shot at me.
Run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout.
I think it was from south, maybe by the corrupted area.
25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Oh.
The gun on third down. Wentz. He's going to air one out. And it'll be intercepted.
105 right to left.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Oh, we almost walked right into that.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little
Man, I
early
want to go
or a
push
little
this
late,
fucker since he
chances
shot
are
me.
there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going
Anybody
the
got
other
any
way.
minis or anything? Oh, goddamn. There's another one somewhere. I don't even see him.
Half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Like, I literally can't even see him. There's one, like, right there, Bill, somewhere just shooting. Yeah, he's behind that tree going now. Okay.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Knocked him.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, he's gone. That dude dipped on him. Somebody else shooting at us.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, my God, this kid's a god.
Both teams
I hit him. He's white health, that one. Maybe you can somebody try to get me up.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go
it's a team of 3. Y'all got to go fight it. Good luck.
Quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Yeah.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
I freaking sniped one, and I had one the white health from a heavy AR.
Things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from
it's
there.
better than dying right away.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the
Am I
drive,
right?
12 yards.
Well, you loading up, okay? Oh, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's
Something new in the item shot. I see that. Mothmando.
Here's Wentz to throw. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is
The pickaxe is a lamp.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And pressure gets
I ain't buying it as a gift. I think I'm playing with Bill right now, and he said that he was going to gift it to me.
Roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
What, buddy?
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Dang, Terry's got V-Bucks on demand like that. Like, oh, it's mine. Purchase.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Dolphin football. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the
I figured you can hear the like a little fly buzzing around it or something, no?
And turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect.
That wasn't death flush. I mean, lucky, my bad.
And to get a little more cushion. Throw left side taken in by Miller.
There's going to be another team here because it's a hot drop, so
the completion good
I'll just be ready for that.
Second down.
I don't think there will be more than one, but I do think we'll have one with us for sure.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Mike Bennett able to get him for a loss of about 3.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on first is Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Go. Here we go.
To throw is
Wentz.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
Should be a rift right over here.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Green pump at the top of this shrine if somebody needs one.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. Finding room inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some
I think we should risk to that and grab a stone.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Wentz now on first down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it second down.
I'm going to get a stone. Yeah, I'm going to grab a stone right there and then use it to try to get up to the next stone section and get into Dusty.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I see that. I just heard gunshots somewhere.
Gonna throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new.
Yeah, I hear a four-wheeler.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play.
Yeah, they're behind us. They're on a four-wheeler.
The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice.
I'm trying to get that. I went to Grandma's real quick. No, you're fine. I'm about to take a stone and come to y'all.
They shakes it off. Being chased out left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just
mentioned.
Yeah,
they're just shadow stone.
Really of how he can hurt you.
Yep. I'm coming to y'all now.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set.
I don't know. I don't think they shadow stone over here to y'all. I'm here with you now.
Put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Come on now, come on now, let's go. Hey, Lou.
Yeah, that storm's going to push us in a second.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks.
I'm good. I got
other
20.
People to make tackles, but when he can make a play himself,
here.
as we
I
just
got
saw there, that's a big day.
7 right there.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
I'm going to grab a stone here. I'm going to chill right here until the circle closes because this is in the circle. And then whenever we see where the circle is going to push us next, we take another. Oh, there's somebody here taking stones. He just took a stone to the northeast.
They'll try again here from the
7. Yep, he's going up top on top of this mountain. I say we chill until the circle and then grab a stone. Are there enough stones for when the circle closes? There's 3 over here. There's another one over here. Y'all stay over here. I'll go to this one.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
All right, yeah, see, we need to get these stones and go towards Tomato. It's a long way.
And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead. So a big play
towards
for
that
the
mark.
Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
I don't know that we have time. We got this guy that's on the mountain, and
from the gun, it's Wentz.
We don't want to fight the storm because it's going to hurt when it starts closing this one.
Tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point.
Yeah, I'd say.
Down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
He's down. There's more fighting straight ahead, 3:45.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. And
you guys have more over there with you?
Last time, see if they can get
because there's some straight ahead, off in the distance, heading towards the circle.
Now,
yeah, here, Dusty.
This close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
All right, there's more up here fighting.
Offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
I'm trying to let y'all know there's mad fights still right up there.
Going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And he slides to avoid
a knocked one.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progression.
Knocked another.
Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Got him.
They'll set up a throw.
I am hurting big time.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here.
I got 3. I'm not going to make it. I'm good.
And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the
Somebody
window
help,
there. He was
Terry
hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Woo! I was trying really hard to get that last one. I almost wiped all of them.
Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Let me grab that shotgun. I got minis right here. Just dropped 2. I mean, yeah, I can use Max. For sure. We got to go. Storm. Don't we have a launch pad? All right, we'll use that. Somebody grab these minis. Okay, there's those minis right there.
Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away.
Yeah, I don't have any traps. I don't have nothing. We'll be all right. Good fight.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Turn around.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I dropped minis back there for you. Billy picked them up.
Tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type
Getting
of a
sniped
throw.
at?
I think he looks at it as,
just keep pushing, keep pushing.
So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, it's from behind you.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Just keep pushing in. Yeah, use that ridge.
The 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Come on, guys.
They only got a yard out of that last completion.
Carter, what not y'all? My freaking kids. Because, you know, anytime we get in the top 5 or 6 situation, they start going absolutely ham. Carter, you literally left school at 10 o'clock this morning for being sick. Go lay your freaking butt down until the Saints come on. I already told you before we got home you guys weren't going to be running around making up all these games. Let's go. Come on.
Robert Quinn in there to
Don't mess around and not be able to watch the Saints game.
Now of the afternoon.
I'm lying. You can watch the Saints game.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
82. There we go. Back. 120.
Now Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard
I'm dropping
mark.
a heavy AR for
and
a star.
in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard
think it was a
passing
blue
game.
up there.
To me,
Somebody wants it?
300
Maybe
yards
purple?
still
I don't know.
signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here.
Man, I was like that too, but you just got to deal with the slower rate of fire and All right, I think we need to come up this side and really kind of play the outside of this circle. People are going to be posted up and risky. Show.
Gets around it, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Over there.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique.
Yeah, they're on top of risky. I hope you guys see that. I think they were looking the other way. I think they were looking like southwest.
On first down, Drake. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, taking care of the football. Taking time off the clock. Not giving them a chance to come back.
Go ahead and light that up. Light that up.
What did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or
moving
before the knee or any other part of the body,
there's more pushing up.
Then that'll be considered a fumble.
People coming? Or no? I got him. Y'all just look. There's going to be more.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it.
Yeah, here they come.
Back to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
Yeah, nice. That was the guy I had lit up.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
More on the left.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into
There's
the
another guy
zone
over here to the left.
Touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going.
On you, where you? Oh, why are you all the way over there by yourself?
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle.
Nice.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Another one over there, too.
Pick up of 33 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find
There's another one in the house.
Hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
Let's go, baby.
Sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and
How many? I had 6.
That's exactly what they did there.
Let's go. Billy with 4. Okay. 14 kill game. GG, boys.
Points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade.
See what happens? Get coach in the game, coach. GG. It's all about rotations in this game.
Certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
All right, brother. GG's. Good to talk to you, Terry. Man, I'm on all the time. You guys just shoot me an invite. I just never show online, and I always forget. And I usually just hop on and hop in solo, or I'll play with the wife or something. But
shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very
I saw y'all on, so I was like, well, let me see if I want to play.
So Winston Company with some work to do after the sack. Time for a break.
I got time for one more before they get ready for the Saints game.
Coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Winston Company with some work to do after the sack. Throwing now is Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw away.
All right, let it go. GG.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
Switch it over to duos, too.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Wentz got to have this one. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They have the football. They're looking good, but the lead is just 2. So any mistake in a field goal can beat you. They got to be careful.
And that's where it gets difficult because you don't want that to leak into your thinking. You want to play like, hey, we've got the advantage. We can close this out. Don't play from fear, and they can win this game.
See if they can play fear-free and hang on. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind some wings.
As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Wings are expensive. Huh? No, I don't want Wingstop. We could do.
So the opening play of the drive
we can do like a wing platter from Zaxby's. Yeah, Lucky's fine with me. No, it's $12 for 12. And if you just get 2 of them, then we can just each have
another timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Huh? No, we would all just have 6 and then get like a couple of those cheddar popper things, whatever they are, cheese bites. Yeah, I mean, look at what you done did to me here, Mama. I'll take it. Thanks, Mama. I'm yelling at her because I'm looking at her and my landing's all messed up and I landed on a purple star. I take that back. Thanks, Mama.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there.
What are you saying about Mama?
In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
That wind felt good, boys. I got 2 the night before last night. I got 1 last night.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally
If I said it, then I meant it.
But I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things.
Got a blue AR if you need it.
Especially on defense, but that touchdown there.
Oh, actually, when I said blue, I meant gray. I got a gray AR if you need it. Get wrecked, kid. I really don't have a blue AR though.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Where's that blue pump? Up top.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have
there's some minis in the middle here for you, bud.
But they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball
I got
back,
one too, so it's all yours.
But they can't
right here
worry
in
about
the
last
northeast
2
corner of the big
The only thing that
area.
matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take
You want
it
that
from
purple?
there.
Here, I got a scar. There's a purple 3 burst. Wait, what are you doing? What are you drinking? No! Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. I was like, wait, I just had minis for you. Here, you can have some. You want this 3 burst, purple 3 burst? I'm not a fan of them either. Like, I really got to be in need of a weapon to want to keep that. I keep a green AR over it.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most
Y'all been
cases,
playing
you're not
blackout
to
or
go on
no?
the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic
Battlefield didn't
feeling.
really look all that. So what's up with the Red Dead has got a battle royale that they introduced with the online. It's called like Last Man Standing or something like that. And there's only 2 game options right now. It's either throwing knives or bow and arrow. But like I think it's kind of like the entry into battle royale for them, and I could see them like putting updates in there where they add weapons and stuff.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh really? What's the whole point of Red Dead Online? Is it like kind of like Ghost Recon Wildlands where you just go through the storyline and everything? I never played GTA 5, so I couldn't. Like, what's the option? Are you trying to go in and, like, do your story mode? Are they all the same stories? And hey, look, all that talking shit, and we finally got you one, brother. I'll take that, no worries. Just towards circle, fatal. I usually rotate here to those shadow stones and then use the shadow stones. There's an airdrop straight ahead to the right in between the shadow stones and that little shack. I'm gonna